Hey everybody, what's going on? Happy Wesley Wednesday to you. So the message today is making an impact. Over the past few weeks, I have felt a little aged because I've had former students of mine as well as coworkers from over the years, previous coworkers and colleagues, share with me how much of an impact I have made in their lives, unbeknownst to me. When a person lives authentically and truly cares about people, we don't really think about those things, right? Maybe our desire is to make an impact, but we never know the depth of that impact unless somebody comes back and says, hey, do you remember this? Sometimes we remember, sometimes we don't. But I have been so blessed to know that per the mantra that I live, that as I pass along, that my living not be in vain. That there have been so many people that have come and shared the positive impact that I have made on their lives, and that is truly a blessing. So I'm sharing this with you because I want you to think about, how do you make an impact where you currently serve? Do people really know your internal values based on how you live, not just based off of what you say? Many organizations have these value statements and have the values and competencies that they say that this is what we live by, but actions always speak louder than words. Always. Always. I was speaking with one of my fraternity brothers yesterday. We were having a really good conversation, and he was sharing with me how the organization that he works for has their values, but he also brings his own values and sets those expectations and really determines how a person can be measured based off of those, which are a little bit more concrete instead of the others, which are more abstract. And so I'm sharing that with you today because I really do want you to consider the impact that you are making. Now, is your impact helping people or is it hurting people? Now, in some cases, depending on one's perception, it might be a both and, right? But this isn't what this Wesley Wednesday is about. We're talking about making a positive impact, doing what is right all the time, regardless of who's watching, operating with integrity, being honest, being authentic, right? Those types of values help to make an impact because it helps others to see that living in your authenticity can still take you far. And one does not have to assimilate, as I talked about during my last Wesley Wednesday, in order to get ahead, right? You can genuinely be yourself as you are, and make a positive impact for persons, especially persons that are the disinherited or the persons that are the underdog, etc., whatever language we choose to use. But those persons need help. And I'll end here by saying this. Earlier in my career, very early in my career, I had a supervisor who told me that I was not going to make it far because I care too much about people. And I wrestled with that because I said, well, it's just part of my nature to care for folks. So that is what it is.